What I do take serious is people abusing the tradition. Particularly in recent years, there's a lot of parodies. To me, the odd parody is all right, but it has to be very good for it to come across to me that. Because as far as I'm concerned, parodies are only jockey backing on the tradition. Yeah. They're using a well-established tradition to get across something usually very temporary, And there's a good bit of that going on nowadays. And I'm firmly against it, That being said, as I said, I can take a limited amount of it. I sing a song, as you know, Ian, the one that James Joyce wrote. Oh, man dear. You know the song Molly Brannigan, Pretty Molly Brannigan. Right, well, he done a parody on it. He reversed, of course. In the original, it's, oh, ma'am, did you never hear of Pretty Molly Brannigan? He has, oh, man, did you never hear of Pretty Molly Bloom at all, And, of course, it's well written. And there's a lot of meaning in it if you're familiar with the whole story of Molly Bloom, And he jockey-backed on the tradition. But he done it very cleverly, and it has lasted. But there's an awful lot of parodies that I've heard written in the last 10 years, and they don't exist anymore. Yeah. It's like they're throwaway things, As I say, and I don't like the jockey backing. There's one particular person does a good bit of it, and it seems to be all that he does, And when that person starts one of his parodies, I get up and leave. I literally leave, and I don't mind saying that, I don't consider them very well written, And it's an abuse of the tradition then, because if it's not really well done, it brings down the original as well, to my mind, But that's how I'd feel with it. But no, it's healthy enough. There's good singing. We have good singers in Dublin now. You're involved in your own club, of course, over the Cobblestone. The night before Larry was stretched, we had a friend of yours in the club on Friday night, young Ruth Clinton, a Dublin girl, and I'm looking forward to her being the club's guest, the Góilín's guest, sometime in March, I think. Yeah. And really looking forward to that. She sang last Friday night. I actually taped her. I missed the very opening part because I'd be having a few jars as well as taping. But the opening lines I missed, but I got most of the song anyway. But anyway, there's good singing around, and by young people that know the position of singing in the whole tradition, And it's important that they know that, Yeah. I think it's important that they know. Well, I don't think it needs to go in any other direction, Ian. As I said before, if it's not broke, don't fix it. We're all still enjoying it. We're still hearing some great singers. We hear the best singers are what's called the best singers, from the Gaeltacht areas and from, of course, the English-speaking Irish, It's still the same format after 30-odd years. I don't think it needs to go in any other direction. I don't see what other direction it can go when it's democratic. It's open to the floor and there's no standard set, so you can't beat that. That has to encourage anyone, whether they think they're good, bad or indifferent, But if you start changing and setting standards, that would be the beginning of the end. It would be for me. I wouldn't go if people started setting standards of singing. If someone, your eye is very good, say, "Jeez, that was great, that's a bonus, you know. A song, you know, put over well, you know." I'm happy enough with the way the club, and I was glad to go back into the background, you know, because there is, you know, if you're doing it every week or every second week, if you're doing the MC business, there's that little bit of pressure on you, you know, to keep the night going, to keep it flowing, you know, and you just can't sit back and relax and that. But I've got anything I've ever wanted from what I took an interest in, the traditional singing, I've got from it. To be with a few friends, to have a few pints, a few songs and a few laughs. And if I get all them in the one night, be Jesus, I'm as happy as a pig in muck, you know. And I generally do get it, you know, because I don't take the whole thing serious.